Greetings guys. Woods12 back again with another video. I'm back, not by popular demand, just because I'm back just because I said I was gonna make this video. This video is gonna be about, cause we all know next year the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers is coming up, and wouldn't it be cool if Saban came out with another video, an epic video game that came with from all consoles? It was compatible with all consoles. Cause the new Power Rangers Samurai video game, what kind of pissed me off in a way, was only for the Wii. Now I have a Wii, and I have an Xbox 360. But I actually wanted a Power Ranger game to only came out for the Wii and the DS, and I actually wanted the game to come out on Xbox 360, just like that game Power Rangers Super Legends for the 15th anniversary. The game Power Rangers Super Legends, like I said, which came out I think that was like in 2007 or 8, one of them. It's whenever Operation Overdrive was on there, that's when it came out. And I played it, and it's an okay game. But this is what I would do if I were to make a 20th anniversary Power Ranger game. The plot for this video game would be, I will have it in the format. It will be in the format of all the Marvel Ultimate Alliance and the X-Men Legends games. I'd have it in that format, where like the co-op format, like you can play with one player, but you can pick whichever character you want to be and play as that character while the other characters follow you and fight by your side. I'd do it like that. But the plot would be, every Power Ranger villain known to man, every villain from like Lord Zed to whoever the villain's gonna be in the new the Power Ranger series next year. Well, not from Lord Zed, actually from Rita to whoever the Power Ranger villain is gonna be the next for the new season. And I would have all of them get together and form an alliance of evil. Have all of them get together and form an alliance. And I'd have them, they'll form this alliance to take over the world. They'll plot to take over the world. And they actually, in the first of the game, succeed in taking over the world. And all the civilians of the town bow down to them. But then I'll have Zordon. Like, just when you think everything couldn't get any better, Zordon appears, and he along with all the other mentors throughout those seasons, throughout Power Ranger seasons, meet up and get together, and just start recruiting Rangers. They just start recruiting Rangers. And I'll start off with Mighty Morphin, of course. And Mighty Morphin, I have 3 levels of Mighty Morphin, and it'll be a pretty long game. I have 3 levels of Mighty Morphin. Start off with the original team: Jason, Zach, Kimberly, Billy, Trini, and Tommy. I start off with them. But the format of this game would be, when you fighting the henchmen, this would be called the Mighty Morphin era. You click on the Mighty Morphin era. The Mighty Morphin era is level 1. You start, in the first 3 levels will be the Mighty Morphin era. Because the Mighty Morphin era will have 3 stages. Because we know we had 3 seasons of Mighty Morphin. And I would like first I'll start off the Rangers. Like I say, it'd be like you can play as 5 Rangers. You can play as all 5 Rangers. You pick which one you want to play as, and you can like just swap out which one you want to play as you play. But like the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games and X-Men Legends games does, I do it like that. And I'll make it look like how Rockstar makes made the Batman Arkham City and Arkham Asylum look. I'd make the presentation like that. Or more so how the Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 game, which is not all that great as a game, but I'll make it look like that. But anyway, the Mighty Morphin team, the Mighty Morphin team with the original team, they'll fight putties. They start off unmorphed, and they teleport to like wherever the destruction's going on. They start off fighting putties. They start off unmorphed. Like, unlike the Power Rangers Super Legends game, which is the 15th anniversary game, I had the Rangers unmorphed. I start off with the Rangers unmorphed. And when it gets a little tough, they'll start off fighting unmorphed, but when it gets a little tough, when the putties and the henchmen get a little tough to beat, they'd morph. They're all morphed together. It'd be like hit, well, if it's Xbox, like hit A to morph, or like PlayStation, hit X to morph, or on the Wii, tap B to morph. And that's how I do it. And that's how I'd be set up. And you'll go up, and they go and fight. They'll have all their weapons, and then to take each level will have a boss. Like the first level of Mighty Morphin, the boss will be Goldar. I'll make it Goldar. And then after Goldar, the second level I'll make it Rito Revolta. But actually the second level, before I get to in the second level, I'll mention this. And I see y'all already at 7 minutes. This is gonna be a long ass video too. And after a while, throughout the level, the sixth ranger will appear, which will be Tommy. He'll appear unmorphed, and you either choose whether you want to which ranger you want to sub out with the 6th ranger, or you could just continue to play with the 5 rangers. And you figure out which one you want to sub out. Say you want to sub out Billy with Tommy as the Green Ranger. And you can fight, and then you can fight, and then, like I said, now I do this with all the seasons, because mostly every season has 6 Ranger. But yeah, I do this with all the seasons, with basically all the Power Ranger seasons. But then like after Mighty Morphin. Well, after the first part of Mighty Morphin, the first level of Mighty Morphin, I go into the second team with which is Tommy, Rocky, Adam, Aisha, Kimberly, and Billy. And I have them during that level, they, like I said, they start off unmorphed. They're morphed, then the punches get a little tough. They'll morph again. And then in that level they'll fight Rito. The boss will be Rito. Now of course it'll be Zord battles at the end of these stages. It'll be Zord battles. They'll have Zord battles. But yeah, then the third stage of Mighty Morphin, the final boss will be Lord Zed and Rita. There'll be Lord Zed and Rita. But then I'll bring in their ninja powers. I bring in their ninja powers, and you can also fight. I have also where you will be able to fight with Ninjor during that stage. But all throughout, and then after Mighty Morphin stage, you defeat Zed. Then you go to the back to the menu bar. You go to the Zeo stage after, and then it'll notify you that you completed the Mighty Morphin stage. And I have it where you have to complete the Mighty Morphin stage to get to the Zeo stage. Then the Zeo stage, get to the Zeo stage to be the Zeo Rangers. And yeah, they all start off unmorphed and then fight. And since Zeo was one season, it just be one big level. Like the boss at the very end will be King Mondo. Like throughout the level, you'll have you'll fight like Prince Gasket, Louis Kaboom, Princess Archerina, and people like that. You start off fighting people like that. And then I have it like then the turbo stage. Like say big Zord battle. After you beat every boss, big Zord battle. And then after the Zeo stage, like later on in the Zeo stage, Jason to come in as the Golden Ranger. You can sub out whoever you want, or you just play as the Golden Ranger. Add the Golden Ranger onto your team and sub one of the Rangers out. And by the way, this money will be hell to make. Not money, but this game will take a lot of money to make. But anyway, then after that you can and then to get to the turbo stage, it'll be just one big stage. You fight monsters like Elgar. I cannot think of that other guy's name. That was like her right hand man, Divatox's right hand man. But the turbo stage would end like you fight Divatox in a big Zord battle. Like I said, I started the first and I wouldn't start it with the original turbo team. I would start it with the second that level with the second turbo team. Like I said, they are with TJ, Carlos, Cassie, Justin, and Ashley. I started off with them. And like they start off every team will start off unmorphed. Then you hit the button, hit a certain button to morph. They'll morph into the Rangers, and after the turbo stage, in the turbo stage, Divatox would destroy the Megazord. Even though this didn't happen in the season, would destroy the Megazord. The Rangers would feel like they're out of luck, and then bam, they shoot off into space. And then in space storyline, the Rangers will meet up with Andrews, get their space powers, and fight throughout the in space stage. They'll fight people like Dark Honda, Dark Honda, Ecliptor. They'll fight Elgar, and then they'll fight I have them fight at the end. Fight what was the name? Astronomer. They'll fight Astronomer at the end of the big Zord battle. They'll defeat her, and that'll be the end of the Zordon era. That ends the Zordon era. And then after that, I have and throughout this game, you can upgrade they can upgrade their status, upgrade their weapons and stuff like that. But yeah, then I go to the Lost Galaxy stage, which actually I would think, which I had a lot to think about this one. It'll be my favorite stage. The Lost Galaxy stage, you can you start off with the swords, with the Rangers picking their swords out of their start off with the Rangers picking their swords out of the stones. They start off fighting the henchmen. They start off fighting the henchmen. I got distracted off something on my side. Like I said, they start off fighting the henchmen, and they morph into the Galaxy Rangers, and then later on throughout this level, Mike could come as the Man Defender, and now I had them fighting people like Furio, Skeletor. I think the guy named Skeletor, Skeletor or something like that. The guy that killed the Man Defender's son. So I have it like that. And in the end, they'll fight Trakina. They fight Trakina, and then they'll defeat her. And then after the Zord battle, Trakina comes back to life, and just like the show, Leo calls on his Battleizer, and you fight Trakina with Battleizer mode and destroy her. Then the Lightspeed Rescue. The Lightspeed Rescue level, when it be just like that, you gonna fight certain monsters, certain demons, and then in the end you'll fight what was the guy named? Diabolico. You fight Diabolico at the end. Toward the end, you fight Diabolico, And like, and then Ryan comes in throughout the level, and you'd be notified saying like Titanium Ranger is ready, ready to it's playable now. And then Time Force, we Rangers come back from the future. Circuit contacts the Rangers from the future and tell them that Rancic has become evil again and has escaped. Because we know in Time Force, toward the end, like, Time Force, Wild Force team up, Rancic became good. But then we're gonna say he decides to join the evil alliance like I was talking about, and the Time Force Rangers come in and fight, just kick butt, and then they morph, and Eric comes in throughout the level. We'll fight, and they actually did had a power. We actually had a Power Rangers Time Force video game. It was one for the PlayStation, for the regular PlayStation. That was a Time Force video game, and it was okay. It was okay for a PlayStation game. Anyway, and you'll fight people like Nadir, Frax, and that big guy, that big blue guy, I can't think of his name. You'll fight them, and then at the end you'll fight Rancic. Big Zord battle, fight Rancic, and then after that stage is done, you will have the Wild Force stage, and go on and so on and so forth. And throughout the Wild Force stage, you will upgrade to new Zords and new weapons, new Zords. And at the end they'll fight Master Wars, they'll fight Gindrax and Toxica, I think her name was Toxica. They'll fight them, and that stage will be, actually I make that stage a little short. Because anyway, Wild Force was a good season, but with all the Zords and stuff, I'll make that kind of short. I'll make the Wild Force stage a little short. And anyway, and then go to Ninja Storm. Lothar comes back. They fight Lothar and fight the two sisters, the twins. I'll have them fight them. They become evil again. Have them fight them. And toward the end, Lothar comes back, and the Rangers defeat Lothar in the big Zord battle. And the Navy, and I start this level off with the Navy Ranger and the Crimson Ranger. Good. Then later on, Cam comes in. You can sub one of the Rangers out with Cam, the green Samurai Ranger. Then I go to Dino Thunder, bring Tommy back as the Black Dino Thunder Ranger. He summons the Dino Thunder Ranger, and it was a Power Rangers Dino Thunder video game, but you really didn't. From what I hear, from what I've seen, like some YouTube videos, you really didn't get to play as any of the Rangers. You played with the Rangers on their Zords. But anyway, that's what I do for Dino Thunder. I have you playing as the Rangers. And later on Trent comes in as the White Ranger, and then big battle with I cannot think of the main villain's name to save my life. I cannot think of the guy's name. If you guys think of it, put it in the comment section. And then go to SPD. Start off with the 5 SPD Rangers with Jack, Sky, Bridge, Z, and Sid. Start off with them. Start off unmorph, and then you get there's certain buttons you can push to activate their civilian power. Certain buttons you can push to activate their civilian powers. But anyway, then they'll get henchmen get too tough for them, then they'll morph. And I have Doggy Cougar come in later on, then Sam will come in. So you can sub any one of those Rangers out with Sam or Doggy Cougar. And then I go with the Mystic Force. And with Mystic Force, it'll be the same thing throughout all the others. Will be the same thing with Mystic Force. But then and always throughout these levels, they don't notify you what upgrades are available. You can upgrade your weapons and upgrade your gear. Then Operation Overdrive come in. I do it'd be the same thing with Operation Overdrive. But during the Operation Overdrive, during the Overdrive section of the game, I'll have a once a Ranger thing where you can pick any. You get the opportunity to pick any Ranger. Because some point in the Operation Overdrive stage, I'll have Operation Overdrive Rangers are non-playable. They're just stay on the sidelines and watch. Well, you can pick any Ranger, any 5 Rangers you want to from the past levels you played. Any 5 Rangers you want to come and finish out that level for you. And then after that, Operation Overdrive, at the end of the level, the Overdrive Rangers come back available, and then they have a big Zord battle, and then the crown is safe, because whoever the villain was in that season takes the crown, and they get the crown back, and that's how I end Operation Overdrive stage. And then we'll go to Jungle Fury. And then Jungle Fury, actually the Jungle Fury stage will be kind of short. I'll start you off with the 5 Rangers. With the 5 Jungle Fury Rangers, the red, blue, yellow, purple, and white Rangers. I'll start you, and I think was it a green Ranger in Jungle Fury? I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't really watch much of Jungle Fury. But anyway, excuse me. Throughout the Jungle Fury stage, you'll fight, and then you upgrade. They'll upgrade. Throughout most of these stages, the Red Ranger will upgrade his It'll say Red Battleizer ready. It'll notify you when the Red Battleizer is ready. You go back to the upgrade menu in the start menu. The upgrade menu will be on the start menu, and you can upgrade to the Red Battleizer. And it'll be a button to push to activate the Battleizer. I'll bring the Jungle Fury Battleizer out, and all other Rangers will have their Battleizers. And then after Jungle Fury, I have RPM. The RPM actually would be kind of from what I'm thinking about the RPM stage would be pretty badass. I started you off with just the 3 Rangers, the 3 primary Rangers, the red, blue, and yellow Rangers. You start off with them, Scott, Flynn, and Summer. Start off with them unmorphed, and then they'll kick the grinders unmorphed. They'll fight them unmorphed. Then the grinders get this certain upgrade, causing them Rangers to have to morph. And then throughout the level, throughout the first fighting with the grinders, you'll notify you saying Dylan's available. The Black Ranger's available. So you're gonna add the Black Ranger to your team. Dylan will come in and morph at the Black Ranger. Then Ziggy come in as the Green Ranger. And toward the end of the level, I have Jim and Gemma come in, and they'll morph and help the Rangers out throughout the level. You can pick whichever ones what characters you want to play, which ones you want to sub out, which ones you want to play as. But anyway, then I go to Samurai. I have the main primary Samurai Ranger. Start off with them. They'd start off morphed, because mainly in Samurai there are no unmorphed fight scenes, and it's a lot of other scenes where there were no unmorphed fight scenes. Because in Samurai they really don't use much martial arts at all. Mainly because they always use their swords, and that's how it was in Shinkanger. They use their swords a lot. But I started the Samurai Rangers off morphed, and then we'd go into whatever season. Then throughout that run, I don't know how Samurai's gonna end, because the second season hasn't even premiered yet. And throughout that, I'd have the Samurai Rangers upgrade to that Super Samurai mode. That's gonna be, I think, in this new season. They all upgraded to Super Samurai mode. And later on, it notifies you when Antonio is the Gold Ranger's ready. And you can sub in whichever ranger you would with Antonio. And because you can only play as 5 rangers at a time. But anyway, then the final stage, the final level of this whole game will be whatever the current season is. You can play the final season. Throughout the final season, you can whatever the final season, whether it be for based off Go Kaiger or Go Sager or Go Kaiger, whatever the season's gonna be for. I hear people saying it's gonna be Go Sager. It's gonna be called Power Rangers Mega Force or Power Rangers Ultra Mega Force, which that both of those names sound kind of. If I had to pick one, I'd say Power Rangers Mega Force. So I actually hear the Nickelodeon announcer say that. Welcome back to Power Rangers Mega Force. But anyway, that's what I do. But tell me guys what you guys think about this video game. And if I was actually a video game designer, if I wasn't an actor and I was actually a video game designer, I would see to it that I get the copyrights and make this game. I would really make this game. But that's basically it. That's it. Let me guys know what you think about this game. Would you actually buy this game? If it was established, would you buy this game? But I really would like to have a Power Rangers anniversary video, 20th anniversary video game. That's a whole lot better than Power Rangers Super Legends. And I actually like to fight as the Rangers unmorphed. So you push and then it can be a button where you can push when you want the Rangers to morph. But that's about it. This is Dumb Woods 12 checking out. Sorry for having this video so long, but now you guys see how long it'll be to get a video game. How long the game would be if the video game was actually made. How long the game would be. It wouldn't be 27 minutes long, but it would be a long ass game. But anyway, this is Dumb Woods 12 checking out. Peace. God bless.